At the end of the day, I'm talking to an AI. I bet I won't even hear myself on this show.
You're not gonna call me AI! You're not gonna come onto my fucking show! How you feeling? Folks.
Listen here, Jack. Listen, Fat.
You gotta get... Folks, this is what we did. Folks, we used to touch tips. That's what we did. We all are a little gay. We all like a little dick. I promise.
When your ideas exist within the mainframe, things will open up for you.
Folks, I'm on my third honey pack. Believe it, Jack. It's real.
We need to cut Yeezus down by 5 tracks and make it 3 minutes in length. No song can sound like another album.
Putin, don't do it. Putin, don't do it.
I said, Vladimir, you're not going in.
Thanks. I told him. I said, Vladimir, you're not going in.
So welcome to the Halloween Spooktacular, the local channel podcast show.
Folks.
I'm your host, Rick Rubin, and I'm joined by our former president.
I'm still president, Jack.
You know, last time I saw Joe was at that Diddy party. He took his shirt off.
Get your facts straight, Jack.
And started rubbing his nipples.
Look,
and the weird part is, he was all by himself in the bathroom.
It's a bunch of malarkey.
To see
it's a malarkey. You're saying too much.
So welcome to the Halloween, the first annual local channel Halloween Spooktacular. We got a lot to cover up on. Can we drop the characters and talk normally now?
Yeah,
he's
going to come back.
Oh, no doubt. I know we'll reel it in. We'll bring it back, but you know we gotta give a show. You know.
You vote for me 4 years, 4 more years, folks, and you can ejaculate everywhere, on your own car, jerk off at the Mod Pizza,
room.
Folks. It looks like Rick Rubin just cummed all over himself.
My tip is sticky.
Cut the malarkey.
Think about that for a moment.
Stop talking like you're Rick. You're Dylan Volker.
So I saw this tweet this week, and it made
Byron said a tweet.
Biden sent a tweet. It made me laugh really hard.
Okay.
So, you know how it's election season coming up. You know, you geeked and dropped out, but everybody else is running well. I'm a knucklehead sometimes. I'm forgetful, but I'm a good person. But so you know, all the celebrities are weighing in on like, yeah, vote for. Nobody's saying vote for Trump. They're all saying vote for Kamala, obviously.
I love Kamala. Kamala, she's the first black president.
I love black. Come on, Fat.
Stop fapping.
It's like, who is that? Who is the football player? Is like, you're a big black. You're a nice black. You run black.
What do you think that your best feature is? I mean, you're a big back. You're good run back. Basically,
the dude started fumbling with his words. Like, all right, so you're a big black. You're black. You run black. I was on. I came across a tweet by Michael Keaton. And he was like, Beetlejuice says vote for Kamala, and it made me laugh because I got to thinking about it, and I was like, bro, Beetlejuice would absolutely vote for Donald Trump. Like, let's be real.
Not in a doubt, bro. That dude tried to marry a minor.
Bro, that dude is like a pedophile, probably a rapist, definitely a womanizer, misogynist. He's like from like what, the 1800s, so he's definitely racist.
He's from the 1400s, bro.
So bro, there's no way he's voting for Kamala. No way.
Hey, gonna vote for Kamala now.
Bro, if Beetlejuice existed in this day and age, I'm gonna vote for Kamala here.
You don't need to talk to Barbara.
You don't need to talk to Kamala.
Showtime.
The juice is loose.
Why do we got good Beetlejuice voices? What's going on
I
here?
don't know. We're kinda
Michael
killing
Keaton.
it, bro.
Michael Keaton. We're gonna take your god. They're taking all the jobs. They're taking all the Michael. You don't have any Michael Keaton voices anymore.
I said, Vladimir, you're not going in. It's election season. Have you voted yet?
I have not. I am going to very soon. You know who I'm voting for,
Folks, you know
Trump, right?
Jill Stein, and then Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
Ye is actually running. Did you not know that?
That's yay.
It's bully season. It is bully season. But
Guys, it's bully season.
I do.
Is this the real album? Did it drop on YouTube? Is it real?
This dude told me that. This dude sent me an Instagram with, yo! Bro sent me a DM like, is this real?
Bro, it looked real. Like, it had the Yeezy whatever, like, branding. Like, it looked real.
I do have a Dylan. Wow, I just called you my
You're
roommate.
getting into Joe Biden right now.
Just give me-
Listen here, Jack. Listen, fat. Oh,
Dylan,
it's focused.
Dylan, I do have a friend
I'll
who,
say,
bro DIY'd his own Yeezus shirt.
bro, I had to. It looked like I was wearing my little brother's shirt. Because you bought like a size small for a drop shoulder. Owen Adams' ass statement.
Don't ever. Why would you get a shirt that fits you the size? Why don't you want it bigger so you can show off your muscles? All right, everyone. We're gonna pretend it's Halloween. It's Halloween today.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Halloween. Say Happy Halloween.
Merry
back,
Christmas,
bitch.
depending on how long it takes me to put this out.
Good afternoon, America. Good afternoon, Happy Hanukkah.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, let's get in the Halloween spirit. Fuck it. Let's ask you some raunchy ass Halloween questions.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. We ball. Fuck it. I'm gonna ask you the nichest.
You say raunchy
grossest.
ass Halloween questions?
Sexist. Most racist.
All right, who's ready for a good old fashioned racist local channel segment?
You gotta have one of those one episode, Jack.
First question.
Jack, answer my question,
Listen,
Fat.
Jack. You listen here, fat.
Fat Jack, look.
Fat Jack. Fat Jack. Listen here, Fat Jack. Corn Pop was a bad man.
Corn Pop. I've been trying to figure that out. That's what I've been trying to say.
Corn Pop. Dick's as little as Corn Pop. It's no joke, folks.
Corn Pop, I killed him. Remember that one video, Biden sitting in the room and everybody in the news people are just like yelling and screaming. He's sitting there like this, and where'd you go?
Oh, I'm right here.
He's,
my fat
he's
ass
sitting
digging
here,
for
He's
candy.
sitting here like this, while there's just like rabble, and he just goes, I
feel bad for Biden, bro. Oh, that's one of my
miss
topics.
him
That's one of my
so
topics.
much.
We'll get there later. Let's stay on
My
course.
top-
Okay, ready? I got a question.
Well,
I got a question for you.
all right, go ahead.
Would you rather be chased by a clown or your ex on Halloween night?
Oh,
The Terrifier or
who?
I don't know her last name. I was just waiting. I felt like in the cut you were gonna bleep it or.
You raise an interesting question.
I do.
Would I rather be chased by a killer clown? Have you gotten those YouTube ads where it's like killer clowns have been spotted in your area?
Yes. I got those a lot as a kid.
No!
I'd watch FaZe Clan videos and they'd be like, fucking, a local Valley teen has been arrested for fighting a clown in a park.
For fighting a clown? Bro, do you remember this video that I sent you a long time ago where it was a dude, I think it was like in like the Bronx or something, and it was during this whole killer clown era, and the guy is filming on his phone.
I'm not playing.
And he has a Glock. And he's like in his house because he knows that there's someone in his house. So he's going through it. I was like, man, y'all gonna be fucked up. Y'all gonna pop out of me. And he goes into a room and there's a killer clown there. And he starts boom, 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 loading into this clown. Like, I told you.
Bro, I see the It promoters or the fucking Smile 2 promoters, bro. I'm running them over with my Dodge Dakota.
All right, so to answer your question,
They turn it into pancakes.
We're serving pancakes, Jack, at the White House. Go now.
look, come on, Fat Jack. We're serving Jack flapjacks.
Come on, Owen Adams.
So-
We're serving snow cones, folks.
What?
Joe Biden the snow cones.
Oh my God, gays for Biden. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun.
Owen, I love you. We miss you. R.I.P.
So with that being said, I'd probably rather get chased by the clown.
Look, for me, it's like either way, I think I'm clear. No difficulty. Like,
Oh, wait. So this is like whether or not we could kill them.
no. It's like,
okay.
It's a part of my explanation.
Okay.
Now, would I want to see? I'd rather see it a clown than my ex. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah. But
yeah.
man, let's talk like men right now. Dylan, when push come to shove,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I need to protect myself. If that's beating a little girl down, not little, she's 20 something, I think, probably. Get off, Jack.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Fat.
See me before we leave. I got another question for you.
Okay.
Let's say you're not in a relationship, you're going to a party, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're exploring the house. You really like the floor plan of this house, the development, and you really want to explore upstairs, see how many bedrooms it has and all that. Okay. You walk into one room. You walk in there, and it's a fucking ghost just fucking jorking it. And it's the baddest ghost you've ever seen. Baddest.
Jerking his dick?
No, whatever. They're gooning in the corner.
Oh, so it's a chick ghost.
Yes, or whatever you like. You know, I'm not
Thing
folks,
playing
I'm
with
not
a
gonna
coin
discriminate. Yes,
slot. Okay.
or they're doing something. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and she's bad, and you're single. Are you fucking that ghost, Dylan Volker?
Listen, I'm not one to discriminate against ghosts and ghouls. I played that one Resident Evil, the one with the giant big titty vampire lady. I was fucking horny the whole time, bro.
I have boobs on the screen.
I was rock hard the entire time playing that fucking game. I was not scared once.
That was me playing fucking the GTA.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, fuck you, Chica.
Who the fuck is Chica?
But no, I'm not one to discriminate against ghosts and ghouls. Like, is like the girl from like The Ring or whatever.
Yeah. Yes, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would go in on that? I wonder, there's got to be freaky ghosts out there, right? Like, there's
Although, does that constitute necrophilia? We're asking the real questions on this podcast.
Okay, well, it's not a... You basically messing with the air. Like, it's like, you know, like in Beetlejuice...
So you can't feel anything?
Yeah, but like it's like you're restricted, but you don't feel nothing. You know what I mean?
But like, what am I getting out of it then?
I don't know, bust a nut. I don't know.
But if I can't feel anything, how am I busting?
Look, you're gonna have to get Neil deGrasse Tyson on the show. I don't.
Sure, if you were fucking a ghost.
No, you wouldn't be able to do it. It's stupid. Physics.
I can't wait to tweet about how you can't have sex with a ghost because they're not physical beings.
Yes. Why you got bear
Have you-
claws in your fucking hat?
Have you seen this one clip? I've definitely sent it to you where it's like I think it's in Pakistan, and it's like a graduation for like little kids, little schoolers.
Oh, you dedicate your life to Pakistan.
Yeah, and the little kid coming up, I will be a great pilot and I will destroy India.
When I will grow up, I will be army and save Pakistan and destroy India.
Strong army. Whoa, great. Wow, very cool.
Wow, he's gonna destroy India. Wow.
It's crazy to me in these foreign countries that like they openly be like just wanting to fucking nuke people, bro.
Yeah.
I told him, Vladimir, don't do it.
I told him, Vladimir, you're not going in.
These foreign countries be building fucking Ninja Turtles, bro. You be seeing them, bro. If we get into a fucking a war with China, we're cooked. We're just so cooked. You know why?
Them little kids in gym class, like slamming on their desks and shit.
They damn near building fucking they building Kung Fu Panda, bro. I'm seeing these 8-year-olds fucking chop bricks in half, bro, while I'm fucking sitting here eating Hershey's Kisses. And you know what? I'm gonna have to be in the draft soon. So like,
They don't want me.
they finna draft me. They finna draft me for the entertainment.
So let's touch on some of the music stuff that's been going on lately. Let's touch up on that a little.
Is this serious? Or are we?
No, I'm being serious. Like,
Okay.
In the
Restart.
meantime, let's touch
Okay.
up on
Restart. Go ahead.
Yeah, so let's. Are you serious?
Are you fucking serious right now?
Are
You're telling me
fucking Mars bar down there?
you need to be on my fucking time?
Are you serious? So let's. So we got. There's a lot of music news. I thought about this while I was listening to the last podcast. I thought it was really funny how when we kind of the whole like renaissance of the podcast when we restarted and made it a weekly thing. Up until Vultures 1's release, we were like, oh my God, the new leak, the new snippet, it's going to come out this week. Did you hear about it? Every episode we were talking about it. And then Vultures 2 comes and goes and we didn't say anything. We didn't say anything about it. Nothing. Not a word.
Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why we haven't said anything about it?
Yeah, why haven't we said anything about it?
It was because if we keep talking, if we kept that Kanye pace up, we were just two idiots with a mic sucking Ye's dick. Might as well wipe our mouths after that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I was just gonna say the album fucking sucks a nut and it's terrible.
well, it does. It
That's-
does. It does.
That's
it
true
does.
too.
It does.
That's true as well.
You know, Vultures 1 was cool. We talked about that one.
Oh, bro, this one makes Vultures 1 look like a masterpiece in comparison.
Vultures 2, I just... it's like if you took a pile of dog shit and you threw it in the dishwasher with all the clean dishes and, you know, you fed me fucking, I don't know, pork stew on that plate. It's like, you just feed me shit on top of shit, bro. I don't want that. I don't want that. He has lost his momentum. He's lost his groove. He's lost everything. And you know what? It's a bad thing that it's a bad thing that we, you know, our last straw wasn't him saying that all Jewish people should die.
No.
Our last
heavens
straw,
no.
our last straw was him making bad music. Like, all right, bro.
Bro, but that's all I'm... Listen, I'm Jewish, right? Everybody knows this.
I am not.
This just whole, like, Vultures era, I feel like we were too kind to it. You know what I mean? I really do feel that way. Like these songs are introduced like they brought nothing new to the table. They were just a bunch of shitty like club hits. Like they're fine to enjoy like ironically, but like in comparison like all this shit that he's made before, it's like night and day, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I've found myself to never listen to any of Vultures really. I listen to more leaks of Kanye than I do real music, and that says a lot. Cause it's like bro, it don't even cost a penny for you to drop those fucking songs, bro. Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck do I not got New Body on my playlist, and why do I gotta fucking search it like it's a podcast, bro? I ain't trying to do all that. Can't wait to see a new body.
I don't know. Like, do you think that we'll ever get to a point where we're like kind of like at the same like skill level that he was previously, or is that just done, you think?
I think we already talked about this last time, but there's a point where you need to hang it up. And I think he's reached that point, and he's just not willing to accept it. To be honest, I think he could. You know, it'd be great for him if he kind of took an avenue, kind of like Andre 3000 did, where just change the whole music up, bro. Go play the fucking clarinet, bro. We don't want your music. It's heartbreaking.
Well, I think because Andre 3000, I think, he said that he kind of realized that, like, bro, he's like 100 years old. Like, he doesn't have anything to say anymore. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He said it all.
I think that's what you're seeing with Kanye, because why are we still rapping about pussy, bro? You're 45.
That's my thing, where I'm like, I was talking to my girlfriend about this.
Don't you got a colonoscopy to get to?
When Vultures 1 like came out, we were like pretty kind to it because it was very like trashy, like club music. But like he never made anything like that before, you know what I mean? So like I feel like we were more lenient on it. But now that we have like 2 whole albums of like just like talking about like pussy and like misogynist ass lyrics, like it's boring at this point, you know what I mean? It's like it's the same shit over and over. Like there's nothing to come back. Like there's no reason to come back to it, you know?
Dylan trying to appeal to the liberal woman audience.
No, but I do feel like I from my heart I genuinely believe it. Like it's not interesting. Like it's not fun anymore, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's just sad
like,
because he's
this is a man
bad.
who's like made music who's made very like introspective and interesting music that like people like have identified with, you know what I mean?
He's obviously battling with a lot of shit, so it's hard to, obviously it's his fault, but it's hard to, you know, see somebody who was such like a genius and who probably still is a genius fall so hard and crash so hard and burn all bridges because he just isn't getting the help he needs. He's surrounded. He lost everyone that he possibly could because of his actions and because he just hasn't had any help. And it's like, but all creative artists and all like just creative people in general are a little crazy. So I don't know. It's just like kind of how the way life goes, and I don't think there's repairing. You know what I mean? I think the damage is already done. We're never gonna look at him the same, even if he made the greatest album he's ever made. Like, there still will be a hint of like the past that will always affect the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, we'll always look back at the old Kanye and think like he had something about him then that he doesn't have now.
Mm-hmm.
So
that being said, it's bully season, guys. The new album's coming out it's pretty soon. He made it in 5 days. It's coming
I've
out
actually
soon.
listened to some of the leaks.
I have too.
Listen, I think it's obviously a lot more Donda-ish.
Bro, it's all AI. Like, you listen to that shit, like, you know, like, he doesn't sound like that anymore. It's all AI. Like, and that's not interesting. Like, that's not you, bro. You know?
Yeah. You think all of the work he's doing is AI, or you think...
I think a lot of it. Like, have you heard the new song Cash Cow?
No.
Well, that song is clearly all AI. I think Beauty and the Beast is also AI. That, or it's like fucking years old. Like, it's...
No one's gonna pay for...
Like, AI is a new auto-tune. Like, no, it's not. Like,
you see how fast AI in the music industry has kind of crashed and burned. Remember that? There was like a good like a month and a half period where or 3 months where everybody was so fearful when like that Drake like the Drake AI thing, and then remember that one Weeknd song, the Weeknd and Drake AI song that came out that everybody loved?
I do remember that, yeah.
And everybody was freaking out. Like, dude, no one's gonna pay to listen to a robot sing, and that's just gonna be with all creative works. Who's gonna pay to listen or to watch or to view some AI's work that can be replicated by another artificial intelligence by yourself?
I just don't get it. Like, why? I don't it makes me really upset. Like, I fundamentally don't understand, like, why with AI, like, AI has blown up in the past 2 years, right? It's exploded. But, like, why are we using it to replace the one thing that, like, humans have over, like, data and technology, which is art?
Yeah.
Like, it's the one thing that humanity has that's wholly ours and we can create, and it's beautiful in all of its forms. So why are we using AI? Why is that immediately where we go, is to replacing art and artists as opposed to I don't know, like fucking bankers or shit like that, or like McDonald's workers?
I mean, we are, but everyone is trying to get into the creative or the art industry. People who are not creative. And I mean, I can see how AI is a great tool, but then again, AI will never be able to perfect an idea a human had, because only humans feel emotions, and emotions stem
the AI. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Emotions stem all of, really what matters in storytelling, and what matters in, storytelling is the main goal out of every creative piece. Like, and
But
you
like-
can't. And a robot can't replicate a human story and a human connection. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, Tyler, the Creator, has a new album coming out called Chromacopia.
Chromacopia.
No fanfare. I don't feel like leading into it.
What do you say?
No fanfare. I don't feel like naturally leading into that like most podcasts do. Yeah, it looks really good. I liked the snippets. I liked Noid. I liked that song. It wasn't my favorite. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't think it was great. But like when Call Me If You Get Lost came out, I didn't think Lumberjack, and that was the lead single for that album, was Lumberjack, right?
No.
I didn't. Yeah, it was.
I thought it was What's Your Name?
No, it was Lumberjack. And I'm not the biggest fan of Lumberjack. I like it, but it's not the best. So I think he's saving some real heavy hitters for the actual album.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I don't know.
The one snippet he put out today, I thought was amazing.
Yeah, the Thought I Was Dead is...
Yeah.
And it's the 11th track on the album, so it's already going to be longer than Igor. And I think Call Me If You Get Lost, which is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's something really anyone was thinking about.
No,
But
I thought it was going to be very similar to Igor. Since he's playing a very... Because, like, Call Me If You Get Lost, he's playing a character, but he's more himself in that. Where, like, Igor and this, he's definitely playing a much more ambiguous character in those two albums, you know?
Yeah.
And he, obviously, Igor, and I think, what is it, Saint Chroma is the name of the character?
Mm-hmm.
In
Chroma the Great or Chroma the Conductor, something like that.
Chromatocopia. Book of the Beppo.
Chromacopia. How do you...
But no, it looks really good. I'm really excited. Cameron's going to watch Tyler mime to music for
I'm going
an
to
hour.
watch... I'm going to the Yay... I mean, not the Yay. I'm going
Yeah,
to...
You're big black. You run black.
I'm going to the Tyler, the Creator listening party on Sunday, everyone. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting up basically in the rafters, so, you know... I might not even...
You're sitting with God.
I'm actually bringing some binoculars. So that's gonna be fun, you know, to see Tyler the Creator from 800 yards away. Really excited. But the tickets were only $5, you know, which I respect. I respect him, you know, making them affordable, and they weren't the hardest to get, in my opinion. I know people online are crying and shit because they didn't get any, and they're like 20,000th in line. Like, dude, I did this shit from a classroom. So if you couldn't get the fucking tickets, I don't know. But I really like the first. Well, here's the thing. So me and Dylan are going to Camp Flog Gnaw. I don't know if we ever talked about that on the podcast.
No, we didn't. Announcement.
We are going.
Local channel Camp Flog Gnaw special.
Camp Flog Gnaw special. We will be doing the podcast during Tyler's set while we're watching Tyler the Creator. So look out for that. But
which will be fun. I've never been to like a festival or anything, so I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I was really scared And in fact, I bought my Flog Gnaw tickets very late. I bought them in August, September, when you and Riddick bought them around July. Which, you know, it is what it is. I just wasn't in the position to get them at that point. But
I didn't think you were going to be able to go, I'm going to be honest.
I didn't think I was really concerned at a point about the lineup not being published. I had a feeling that they were going to refund everybody's tickets because something happened. Because it was so late. And I was like, there's no point for me to buy it if I feel like everyone's going to refund it. You know what I mean? Or if it's going to be a lackluster festival. Little did we know that.
I knew that there was something brewing. You know what I mean? Like, I was obviously, like, worried that, like, it was, like, less than a month away and we didn't have any sign of the lineup when, like, I think last year was, like, in, September they dropped the lineup?
Yeah. No, less earlier than that, like August. So
I was, like, worried, but, like, I wasn't going to, like, be like, oh, I got to refund. I figured it was something to do with Childish Gambino. I really did. I really did think that.
I still
because
think
he was going on tour. I had bought tickets to see him, and then I guess he broke his calcaneus like Kid Cudi and couldn't fucking perform anymore.
Diddy blew up his car also.
Did we talk about that? Did we talk about
I don't
Diddy
know.
blew up Kid Cudi's car?
We'll get there when we get there.
Talk to me before we leave.
But
let's not do this right now.
And all the Tyler shit he's been saying for the past year, like, don't fucking
ain't no album.
Ain't no album. You know, I was expecting to be another great I still thought there'd be a festival, I guess, in the long run, but I didn't think it'd be something I'm interested in, since it obviously seemed like they were having trouble finding their headliner, which I do believe it was still Gambino, and he dropped out because of what happened. I still think that's a part of it. Now, I wonder if Tyler's rollout for this album there was any reason with the Camp Flog Gnaw.
That's what I think. I think, like, working on the album and everything, I think that because, like, working on the album is one thing, but, like, this is why I think Tyler is the gold standard for, like, artist, in that he doesn't announce anything until he has something to show for it, and he comes out and he says, here's the album, here's the song, here's when it's coming out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But like the planning that goes into something like that, like, it's not just the album. It's like he has those fucking trucks that are going out, like the merch bundle packages, which my dumbass obviously bought.
I bought one too. Don't worry, brother. We in this together.
It was a very impulsive purchase. I don't make those very often.
When did they come in?
I don't know. I still haven't gotten an update from Golf Wang.
Golf Wang.
But probably a week or two after the album comes out, I assume.
Fuck, what was I saying?
You're mad, you're angry.
Yeah, I was. What was I angry about?
We were talking about the merch bundles, how they.
Oh, yeah.
So you're shipped?
No, I just looked at it and it didn't. So it's still not in UPS's possession. I'm just a dumbass and don't.
Close one.
Close. But no, for me, I am really excited for this album because, like you said, it definitely is a lot more poppy and a lot more Igor-ish. Mm-hmm. Just by Noid in itself and Thought I Was Dead. Yeah. I really liked Noid. I also, kind of like you, thought that it's not like my favorite thing in the world, especially the first half.
Yeah.
I think it's goofy. It's a good goofy, but it's goofy a little bit. When he finally gets into the verse and at the end, I think is like the left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder, look. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite part of that song. Saint Chroma, I'm a little bit of a fucking rat, so I listened to the whole leaked version. I don't know if it's real. I'm assuming it's real.
I don't think it is.
It sounded real. It didn't sound like AI.
There aren't
or
really
anything.
Tyler leaks, are there? Like, he's very He's not like Kanye where his password is 0000. Like he,
But no, the beginning of Saint Chroma is beautiful.
I love Saint Chroma. The marching and shit, it gives me goosebumps.
Thought I Was Dead. Yeah, that one. I just think that song, I think, definitely shows the direction of the album. Whereas we all were kind of guessing and kind of just like playing into this chromacopia of like the conductor, which I think is true, but it's also, I think, him kind of understanding that he's at the top of, you know, kind of this industry.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's not going to change who he is for that reason. You know what I mean? I think, like just like from the Saint Chroma video where it turns the color, kind of the idea that like these artists, all the artists you see in the masks, I think they're not features, but they're staples in the industry, and them going into the crate kind of symbolizes, you know, the industry blowing them up. You know what I mean? And kind of taking them away from like their true music. Like we're talking about the Rick Rubin shit. I know it's goofy, but like kind of taking them away from their true creative process.
I don't know. I think from what I've seen, it's definitely delving into like the idea of like celebrity stardom and fame and like and being seen as like an idol and like false idols and shit. You know what I mean? And how fame the way fame affects your life and shit. Like even like in Noid, like you know, the whole song is about like the paranoia that can be induced by being a celebrity at the status of someone like Tyler, you know?
Yeah.
Very interesting ideas. I like how I'm very curious the significance, because Tyler's character, Saint Chroma or Captain Chroma or whatever his name is, has a very like dictator-esque appearance and demeanor, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm curious as to why that is. You know, because because Tyler plays characters in all of his albums pretty much, you know, and most times the look and appearance of that character is reflective of a theme or just the story as a whole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Call Me If You Get Lost. He's kind of has all those chains. He's in like these lavish clothes. Kind of speaks to the more kind of luxury rap theme of that album. Something like Cherry Bomb, where he's like that pink like creature. It's more so like speaking on like it's such a huge departure from what he's done that like he's almost becoming a different thing. You know what I mean? Something like Flower Boy, I think he's more himself in that. Like on the cover, he's kind of dressed in his regular clothes and shit.
And that's when it really flips, I feel like. I mean, obviously for him is Flower Boy, and you just him admitting all these faults that he has, and all like you said, admitting to who he truly is in that album. You know, the idea of just like from boredom to like 911, like instead of hiding everything that he's hidden in the past and making goofy shit that he's made his whole life, he's kind of accepting that that's not who he wants to be, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a damn Socratic seminar, bro.
No, I think it'll be interesting. I like the look and aesthetic. I like the album cover. I think looks great. I think it'll be really interesting.
He just put out today, I don't know if you saw it like a few hours ago, saying that there's no features on this album.
He's bullshitting.
I think so too.
Well, like,
but I think it'll be to the level. I don't know. I can't see a big feature like, you know, and Call Me If You Get Lost, like a full verse like YoungBoy or Lil Wayne. I feel like it's gonna be like how it was in Igor, where, you know, Kanye. There's a little bit of Kanye humble.
Yeah, like Igor.
But a hint of Kanye.
Listen, Igor. I gotta go Kanye.
Gotta go Kanye.
Igor technically doesn't have features, but that album does have Kanye West, Playboi Carti,
Lil
Uzi Vert, all these people, but they're not. It's not the point that they're there. I feel like Call Me If You Get Lost, that was kind of the point. Is that
We on the
it's a
yacht.
rap album.
A girl just fed me French vanilla ice cream. We all got our toes out now. Goofy ass.
But I don't know. I think it'll be interesting. I think we should have like a track review next episode. We should.
No, for sure. Oh, I love your shit, man. It's good.
You don't know me.
Brothers want info about me. Read a motherfucking book or something.
But I don't know. I think it'll be interesting. I think, the way he structures his stuff is always so cool to me. The way that he adopts a whole new aesthetic and sound and look. It's almost like a new movie with a marketing campaign. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that in what I do, even like I like to echo that idea of like everything you do, it's its own piece of art. Like, and so many like especially rap artists put out the same stuff over and over again, and nothing they do is treated with like a sense of like gravity. Mm-hmm. Versus him, where like when he puts something out, it's like an event, you know?
Yeah.
Which I don't know. What do you think? You hear that Crack Era song that he was on?
No. What are you talking about?
Oh, there was a new. He did a new song with some guy. I almost said Fat Joe. Hold on. Maxo Cream.
Okay. Yeah. I
He
know
did
that
a new
is.
song with Maxo Cream that people don't really like. I thought it was pretty good. But if you
Uh-huh.
listen to it, I was going to ask you, but obviously you didn't. So
I have not.
This whole show's fucked.
Did you see the it's been like all over Instagram today. The verse from Thought I Was Dead. White boys mocking this shit and y'all mad at me. Y'all can suck my dick.
People saying it's talk. Who's that white guy?
What's his name?
Well, because Tyler, like, he went on some like show and said something about something.
Ian.
I don't know who that is.
Ian is just like he's kind of like a TikTok rapper. I don't know how to. He started as a SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah.
And he posted he posted something and he goes, let me read it actually. Tyler gave some thoughts on like him in an interview, and the quote is, there's a kid right now, this white kid, like a Caucasian man, and he's out here mocking Future and Gucci Mane, like mocking rap music, and people are like, this shit's hard. That's what Tyler the Creator said. Mm-hmm. And Ian didn't really respond, but his manager, dumbass, said, yo, at Felicia the GOAT, I signed Ian and I'm from Atlanta. He sounds nothing like Gucci or Future. Lol, it's called influence. But I never thought I'd see the day where you become old and hate on the youth. And then Tyler's like responded on this shit. But like, listen, the music's fucking ass. I'm sorry. Like, can we be so real? I understand.
I don't understand like this whole thing where like, oh, like artists should like support other artists and like shouldn't say when something's bad. But it's like you have every right to say when something's bad. You know what I mean? Like, criticism is one of the most valuable things in art, I think. You know what I mean?
Listen, but I understand influence. You know what I mean? But when it's just bad and it's obviously bad, like you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta understand at that point, yeah, like he's kind of just funding himself off of these people and what they've created. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, people always say that shit about Action Bronson and Scarface. Ain't nobody on this podcast know who that dude motherfucker is.
Well, they say Action Bronson
sounds exactly like Ghostface. Not
yeah,
Scarface,
that's what
sorry.
Ghostface Killer. Yeah.
And I understand that, but at the same time,
but they're too burly. Well, is Ghostface fat? Yeah, he's fat.
Yes, he's fat, bro.
He's very fat.
I want to say the wrong thing.
For some reason,
here.
I got him and someone else mixed up. But they're two like really fat like rappers from New York. Like they're gonna sound the same, like similar. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
like I think Playboi Carti's new song literally just sounds like Future. Like, but like, does that invalidate the song? I don't like it, but it doesn't invalidate it. You know? Like,
I don't know.
if the song is good, the song is good.
Also, I don't understand it. It's so like back and forth for me, because I do understand like this guy can do what he wants and he can make his own music and he can get these influences. Like that's totally okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the music's just so bad. Like I can't agree, I can't agree with you, bro.
Yeah.
Like you making TikTok music for fucking 12-year-old girls, bro. I don't.
Yeah.
Let's listen to real shit. Tyler the Creator. That's real man shit.
Vultures 2. Take her on a field trip.
We ain't got no. We can't talk shit because we talk so much about Kanye.
You're right.
We're forever
right.
cooked.
I don't know what are we doing?
The fuck up? What is we doing? No, but I'm in total and in closing argument for this. I'm really excited for this album. I love that he's dropping it on a Monday. I think that's an amazing idea. I don't know why more artists don't take advantage of that Monday or that Tuesday when no one's expecting it and when no one else is going to be dropping. I think that's a great idea. And I've always wondered, like, why don't we start the week off with music? You know what I mean? Rather than going into it next week. Mm-hmm. The truck, which got vandalized in on our state.
Did you see the AZ? In the AZ, some kid like climbed on top of it and jumped off and broke his leg. Did you see that?
Yeah. What the fuck? Why the fuck are y'all doing that, bro? Like, there ain't no reason to be doing. Take your photo and leave. Like, I don't know. It's just, I think it was it's great promotion though.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think the rollout is beautiful. Like, from we do a podcast. We try to promote it. Like, there's such a way of passive promotion that I admire so much. You know what I mean? He's not sitting there to be like, yo, you gotta listen to this album, blah 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 blah. He's posted it on Instagram once, and that fucking truck's going around town. Like, there's not much to it, but that's how you gain attention. You know what I mean? Like, people see past the bullshit nowadays because of all these artists and the saturation of like, yay, fucking doing 30 stadium sessions before the fucking album drops, bro, and then it's ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I think just with Tyler, there's such brand loyalty there because he's consistently since like, when did Flower Brook come out? 2017. Since 2017, just put out consistently like good stuff.
Yeah.
That there's trust there. Whereas like now Kanye has put out 2 absolutely dog albums that there's no trust there. So that when he announced, I'm dropping a new album, it's called Bully, I don't care because I'm like, oh, it's just going to suck like the other ones, you know?
Yeah. No, for sure.
Like Whole Lotta Red sucks, so I don't like Playboi Carti, so why would I care that NFR Podcast is talking about how he's dropping his album? Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I'm excited, and I'm excited to even see it live. I'm scared that it's going to take out a lot of the classics that I want to see at his set. That's what I'm a little scared of.
What do you mean?
Because when we go to Flog Gnaw and on his set, I'm scared that, like, obviously since the new album, the focus is that, I'm scared that he's not going to play some classics that are probably going to get cut. You know what I mean?
He will, though. He has to.
No, he'll play a lot of classics, but just think about, like, a lot less are going to be,
yeah,
put into
it's a new album season. Like, I remember Call Me If You Get Lost on that tour. He played, like, a lot of the stuff from Igor and stuff like that. So I'm not worried about that. I just want to see New Magic Wand live. That's about it.
I think that's a no. That's easy. But yeah. I could see him very rarely playing, like, or not really playing a Flower Boy or even a. You think he gets, like, into his Cherry Bomb and, like, Wolf, like, era?
I don't
think he plays
so.
any songs?
I don't think so.
I think he plays Goblin, bro. Like, people fuck with that song. It's so goofy, though. I don't fuck. One thing you gotta know about me, bro.
He ain't playing Yonkers, bro. I don't know what to tell you. He's not.
One thing you gotta know about me is that I don't fuck with his first 4 albums, bro. They're dog shit. Like, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Cherry Bomb, like, I don't know. There's Buffalo. That's the fact I can only name really, like, one song is, like.
That's about it. I think Buffalo's the only one I ever revisit.
Smuckers.
And it's so short. It's so short.
Yeah.
Smuckers is okay. I think everyone's like, "Oh, fucking Young is so good," but I'm like, bro, that song's low-key kind of like weird. Like,
Yeah, I can't listen to it anymore. I just love the vocals, but I don't know. I can't.
I think Wolf has some. I Fucking Hate You. I like Colossus. That's about it.
Yeah, I fucking hate you. I don't know the Pharrell. Man, the Pharrell 4 count. Right?
Man, what you know about the 4B
Is that the
star?
one with Pharrell? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even
That's
though I hate you,
Yeah.
I still love you.
Yeah. I
I
fucking
like that
hate
song.
you.
That song's pretty good.
Cherry bomb. Yeah, but
I just think he made such a huge switch with Flower Boy that like there's no like going back to anything before that, you know what I mean? Like
no, and I don't.
And
think
even he thinks it, you know.
That's not who he is now. You know what I mean?
He was also a kid, you know. Like he was like when he made Goblin and shit, like he was younger than us, you know.
Yeah.
So like it's unfair to like I think She's a good song, but I think it's unfair to judge him based on that past work, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I like the stuff we made when we were that younger was not very good either, you know.
I separate all of Odd Future and Tyler the Creator shit. I don't think like White and like Analog. I fuck with Analog too.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I know you don't remember what the song is because you went. Mm-hmm.
I'm just listening to you, man.
Thank you, man. But I did want to talk about. I haven't been able to tell you my list of Camp Flog Gnaw necessities and needs and wants to listen to.
I need to touch Tyler's balls.
Since we're both going together, I wanted to go through my needs and my wants for Camp Flog Gnaw of who I want to see, who's like a necessity for me.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if you have a similar like list that you made.
I didn't write it down like you.
All right, I was too into it. Fuck me, I'm excited that I paid $600 to see this shit. Okay.
You paid $600?
I paid $500.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know I could throw you something? You could have just bought them when we did.
No, I know, but I didn't have the money back then either. So
$600. Why you let someone finesse you like that?
Bro, I bought them off of StubHub.
StubHub, Grubhub.
Anyways, all right. So the needs for me, necessary people to see at Camp Flog Gnaw. First off, let's get some background on the rollout of the lineup.
Fuck that crossword puzzle.
This dude had me solve a fucking crossword like I'm Nana.
You were solving it?
Yes.
I just waited.
Because I got it right. I saw it right when it dropped, right? Like literally 45 seconds. And that shit pissed me the fuck off. I was lining it up. No shit. The first person I saw,
I'm just like I'm dying at the idea of you like seething angry, solving a crossword puzzle. This fucking Carrier.
Can I be honest? I hope no one that really loves me is listening to this. But I was doing it while I was driving. So, but bro, the funniest shit about it is that the first fucking name that I see, or the first crossword that I try to solve, it says Bam Bam. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, it's Bam Bam Baklava. Bro, because I've been predicting this shit for so fucking long, bro.
I didn't think, you could ask me a million years, I didn't think he was going to be there in a million years.
I knew because they've never made a collab song. And bro, they're obviously cool. Like they did Ancient Aliens together. I knew it had to happen sometime, bro.
Yeah.
And I know nobody know who the fuck Action Bronson is, but you don't know how much this shit means to us, man.
Yeah.
But fuck that crossword puzzle, bro. I was struggling. And frankly, people are saying that this album or this lineup is like dog, and I'm very
really
upset about it.
It's actually really good.
I think it's
actually
beautiful.
really good. There's a lot of good people there.
Just because I don't know fucking your favorite artist's favorite artist fucking wasn't there, bro. Like,
I really wanted Metro.
I'm
Boomin
sorry.
to be
I'm
there.
sorry we couldn't get Steve Lacy and Kendrick Lamar. Like, Not Like Us is my favorite song of the year. Like, shut your ass up, bro. Like, let's get on to some real shit.
Bro, okay, so obviously Action Bronson is a necessity. Obviously.
Can I wait? Can I go through my list and you tell me if you disagree? Because I have mine all written down. Okay.
Okay.
So for me,
I don't know if it's the same for you. I do not want to see Playboy Cardi.
I don't either. I feel like Rithik's gonna want to see him though.
Rithik can go see him.
We finna leave him, bro. He finna die in that mosh pit, bro.
They go eat
Is that
him
crazy?
up.
Is that crazy?
Who's that little brown kid? Get him.
Is that crazy that that's kind of a reason I don't want to go even more? Like, I already don't really care for him, but like, he gonna fucking die. Rithik gonna die in that mosh. Like, that's every 12-year-old child's gonna be at that Playboy Cardi fucking set.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me get to my shit. Necessities, easily. Tyler, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Daniel Caesar.
Of course.
Andre 3000. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do, but that's a necessity.
We gonna watch him play his flute, bro.
I'd fucking sit there. That's a legend, bro. Like,
no, I want to see Andre. I want to see him. I want to see him play his flute music.
next,
Although I guess the way he made it sound is that like they were like composing flute music on the stage, which actually sounds pretty cool.
Ooh.
I think. Like it's not just like playing some stuff from his flute album. He's like it's like a band and they're like freestyling.
Still, the point stands for me is that like I'm going to see him. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the music. Like, that's just you know what I mean? But
yeah.
Next, I don't know if you're gonna agree with this. Erica Badu. I'm sorry, I love Erica Badu. I need to see Apple Tree live. I might cry. She's on the lower end of my necessities because I think there's just so many artists I need to see or I want to see. But same thing with kind of with Andre 3000, just like a staple in the game that like you kind of gotta respect it. You know what I mean? Like you're going there to see the person.
Yeah.
I know that's definitely not on your necessities because I saw your little like I fed you fucking broccoli, bro. Grow up.
You know J. Cole, right? Yep.
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 Do you even know who Erica Badu is?
I know who Erica Badu. I could not tell you a song.
Okay.
I could not tell you a song.
Next is Bronson / The Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
That's Bam Bam. We've already seen Bam Bam live, but you know we got to see him again because he just nurse the thug.
You don't get granted the Action Bronson opportunity and then squander it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
come on, McGee.
And you know what, bro? We are going to be front row. Nobody's going to see that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know. Like the show we went to like had a pretty reasonable crowd.
Not that much, but people just don't understand, bro. People just don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Next, a necessity for me is, you're gonna laugh at me, Jordan Ward. You don't know who that is, huh?
No.
That's that white Crocs guy, the one that Shawty opened up my phone and she said she needs space.
You love him, bro. That was your song of the year, bro.
Bro, that guy. I just really got into him like during the summer. But
I thought it was good. I don't
he's
know
half the damn songs on my album. Or on my
but also
playlist.
this depends on like the timing of stuff too. Like,
That's why I'm very nervous. And let's be honest, like
we have to do like order of importance. You know what I mean?
that, and we all should be willing to leave each other if it means like seeing our favorite. No, it's gonna be so fun together. But think about it. There's probably only gonna be one scenario where that happens. It's probably gonna be fucking Playboy Cardi, bro. Like,
I'm not going.
and I'm not seeing that dude.
Rithik is going to fucking Rolling Loud, so he's gonna see him anyway.
Okay, then tell him not to see the
Tell
fucking
him
Aiden
that
Ross's bestie.
Tell him he has to see some fucking 14,000 Spotify monthly listeners, artists that I knew when I was 12.
I really want to see Kate Chinada.
Me too, bro. Me too.
That's a necessity for me.
It's a must.
I'm finna start dancing like Lemon Boss, bro. Like playing play that clip. That clip ain't gonna get played.
Nah. I'm just gonna put a big "fuck you" across the screen.
And then kind of rounding out my needs, Sampha.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Sampha. If I hear that dude sing Saint Pablo without Ye up there, if Ye ain't there to fucking ruin it, bro, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna night all over me. Do you looking in the church in the night sky? Where God's gonna say hi?
They brought MF Doom back from the dead for this shit, bro.
Bro, did you not know that? They brought him back. They brought back motherfucking Doom.
All caps, all caps. When you spell his name.
But my wants, now these are people that I really want to see, but I'm like, I would sacrifice missing them to see the people above them.
Yeah.
I'm looking over this list and I'm like, damn, I kind of don't. There's some that I would have switched now. Number 1, first off, Earl Sweatshirt. Almost a necessity for me. But there's one thing. I just don't think he's not. Listen, he's somebody I listen to, but he's not somebody that like I listen to. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like he's got that Steve Lacy effect for me. Like I don't go and listen to Steve Lacy his whole entire discography. I'm not his best fan, but I like the hits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's me with Earl Sweatshirt.
He's very talented. It's just like, I mean, I like that album he did with was The Alchemist. I like that. I thought it was I like some rap songs. What's the other one? Dolores.
The
one with the cross and shit. I like it. It's just I'm not gonna put it on. You know what I mean?
Some rap songs though that's my favorite easily. Yeah. Remember when Earl Sweatshirt went on tour with Bronson and did the fucking the NBA leather, and they had his goofy ass on the cover with a fucking horse.
On a horse, yeah.
Kneeling on a horse. I never
I
seen
remember
me stand
someone
on
like
a horse.
Someone like found him, did like a street interview with him recently, and bro, because he's put on some weight, I guess, but like everyone in the comments like, yo, this fat fuck. This fucking unk. And I was like, oh, come on.
No, you don't do that to him.
Come on, McGee. Like, I hate this, like, there's such, like, body negativity around, like, men now. You know, have you noticed that? That, like,
I feel like that's always been a thing. Since that meme about Rick Ross putting on a damn shirt. Put a shirt on.
Like, something like, that's funny. Like, that's funny. But, like, but like you'll just have like a kind of chubby dude like on Instagram, and the guy's like, "Get in the gym, fatty. Get in the gym, jelly jugs." It's like, but like for me, like we're bigger guys, you know what I mean? And like that's like body positivity for me, like seeing people like that, you know, that look like me.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, is it the healthiest to like kind of be chubby? No, but like it's not your business to like tell somebody, get in the gym, fatty. Here comes big boy.
No, I agree.
That makes me sad. You know, like you're contributing to people's issues when you say stuff like that.
Yeah. Another person on my list that I would like to see. I don't know if you agree with this either. Omar Apollo.
I don't know any of his songs.
I only know a few. I really like a lot of his features, which is, you know, maybe not the best to go to his set for. That's why he's a want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Evergreen. I like the basic songs. Like, why do I gotta be hated on for liking the basic songs? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can sit there and enjoy somebody. I'm not going to be at the front of the row. I ain't going to fuck it up for all the other Oppo Paulo fans, bro.
All three of them.
Yeah. But, you know what made me so happy?
Oh.
Is that somebody made on, like, Reddit a Camp Flog Gnaw, like, actual lineup list, not the fucking crossword, so you could, like, see it. And, like, you know how, like, usually the middle has the bigger names?
Yeah.
It made me so happy to see that Action Bronson's name was kind of bigger than everyone else's.
Yeah.
He was sitting right next to Keiichi Inada. I'm like,
yeah. he's like a big artist, you know, but he's like slept on, you know.
Yeah. Can we please go see Tommy Richmond, the guy that made $1 Million Baby?
The guy that made the TikTok music.
I ain't never rep the same thing.
Next,
We will not be seeing Tommy Richmond.
You're obviously gonna agree with this, Vince Staples.
Of course.
I think he's just though I don't know much about his
His
music
new album is fucking great.
other than the basics. I know you like him a little bit, and like there's obviously songs that I know from him that I'll sit there, I'll do the little Dylan at the Action Bronson show. I'll bump my head, you know. I've never really been a big fan of his, or like I've never hated his music. You know what I mean? Like where you just like haven't seen the
you passively enjoy it.
Yeah. Like you see it turn on, and you're like, oh, that's cool, but you're never like turning it on. Like that's kind of with me. And then the last dude, Denzel Curry.
Okay, that's fair. I like Denzel Curry.
I love. Fuck. Wow, I just had a fucking brain tumor. That's the Byron. And even his newer one from, what was it, 2 years ago? The one where it's like fucking blue and some shit. I don't know.
It's blue.
Idiots.
Oh, I want to see Schoolboy Q.
He's there? What?
Yeah, I want to see Schoolboy Q.
I just want him to do collard greens. Yeah. Oh. I did look at last year's lineup, and like for us, it's better this year, definitely. But there was
they had Kendrick last year, didn't they?
They had Kendrick, Rex Orange County. They had they had Kali Uchis, Lil Yachty.
Oh my gosh, she's so bad, bro.
You can't say that on the TV. Now we just need the baby to get on there.
How much are you budgeting for buying stuff there?
$0.99, brother.
You're not buying anything?
I will, but like I'm not gonna budget.
Will.
I'm not gonna budget for it. You know what I mean?
I will.
I ain't playing a single carnival game, bro. Miss me with that bullshit.
I'm just if I want something, I'm gonna buy it, bro. Like
I'll buy merch, but
yeah, well, yeah, like, I'm not gonna buy a soft pretzel.
Yeah, I am, bro. Come on.
Actually, I might.
We finna get canes before. You know I'm good for it.
I had to fly to Paris for some canes.
for the Arizona for some canes.
So you got anything else to say about Camp Flog Gnaw? Can we move on?
Oh.
No.
I just wanted to say I'm excited. I know this isn't.
I'm really excited.
I know this isn't
it's gonna be fun.
I know this isn't the same autistic content for the local channel podcast, and we talked a little too boringly.
Yeah.
Now we got to move it up. Go ahead. Next. What's next?
So I wanted to touch on Venom 3 a little bit.
Oh God. I saw the. Okay, I haven't watched the movie, but I saw the fucking post-credits scene.
With Null.
And everyone talking about what the fuck this is, but I guess they still had a vial of the symbiote or something, some shit.
I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I have
Venom,
some strong opinions.
Venom. Ready to eat M&M. We're just snapping momentum.
So
they ain't gonna know what hit them.
I saw both Venom 1 and
Let There Be Carnage.
Venom Let There Be Carnage in the theater, and I am more lenient on those movies because I saw them with my grandmother, and she loves like superhero movies and shit. So I have a soft spot for it purely because of my grandma. Those movies suck. Those movies are terrible. And I have my opinion on it is like, I mean, I think any kid who grew up reading Spider-Man, Venom was their favorite character. You know what I mean? And I'm no exception, so like I have strong opinions. And I don't know if you agree with this, but I feel like the reason why this Venom trilogy, and breaking news, the new Venom movie is bad, I guess. Shocker. But the reason why I feel these movies don't work is that they're not really meant for anybody, because Venom as a character is too scary for like little kids, but the movies are too childish for adults. So they're really meant for nobody. So they don't appeal to anybody.
They meant for Dylan, bro.
They meant for Dylan, who's an adult but thinks like a little kid. But so that's the reason why they blow is because, like, dude, I think that Venom truly would slap as like a gory adult like horror comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like kind of like Deadpool. I think it would excel in that because Venom is freaky as hell. It's the freaky Venom. Like he's a goo monster that eats people. So you can't do like a serious movie about that because it's ridiculous. But what you can do is you can do it in a comedy way, but like Venom also eats people, so put some gore and shit in there. You know what I mean?
Fuck Venom, bro.
But
I'm
like
sorry.
they try making these like movies that are like serious, but they're for kids. Like that doesn't make any sense.
The first, all of the Venoms, I think, are just such failures. I don't know what they're cooking at Marvel with Morbius, fucking Venom. What are they doing? What are they doing?
I don't know. Well, what really is?
And those are
Sony,
those
it's
are both
Sony
Sony produced Marvel films.
They're trying to hang because they bought the rights to the Spider-Man Rogues Gallery, so they're trying to hold on to that for this foreseeable future, which I get.
They're not good. They're not good. Why has 3 Venom movies been made in the span of 3 years? Why did it take longer? Why did it take fucking? We got 3 Venom movies before GTA 6, bro.
It's just like I said, like they exist in this awkward middle ground of like not really appealing to anybody, you know? Because Venom, like I said, he's too scary for kids and it's too childish for adults. You know? So like if they went the route of doing like a really like raunchy but like bloody comedy, I think because like listen, like this is going to be controversial for a lot of people to hear, but Venom as a villain is pretty irrelevant now, I think. Besides people, because like he's not in the MCU, which is the only way most people ingest comic book characters now. So like I mean, I guess he was in the PS5, this Spider-Man 2, which was pretty good. But
that
like
shit's sick. That shit's awesome, bro. Oh my
but
god.
Like besides oh my god.
Oh my god.
But like besides that, he's kind of irrelevant. So like those movies just appeal to like the people who grew up reading those comics as kids. You know what I mean? And those are adults now. Same thing with Deadpool. Like Deadpool prior to that movie was like out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean?
The third one's beautiful, bro. Like, even with Disney taking control of it, I am honestly, I'm shocked that. I mean, obviously, it's due to the success of the past ones. You can tell that they limited, like, it was obviously less raunchy than the first 2 made by Sony. But I think Ryan Reynolds is such an like. I said Ryan Reynolds.
It is Ryan Reynolds, but
I know I'm fucking Joe Biden. You said Jamie Foxx. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, did I say it? Well, I'm in need. But I think Ryan Reynolds is such an advocate for this character he's built, and it's not like, you know, the traditional like the fear a lot of actors and actresses have for being like superhero characters. Like Robert Downey Jr. kind of like regrets it a little bit in a way. Maybe
because you're known for this.
Because
you're known
that's
for
just
this.
you. I think Deadpool is more of a real character. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? It's hard for me to.
You can tell
describe
that that Ryan Reynolds like, campaigned for that because he was such like bro. He played Deadpool in that shitty ass like Wolverine movie in the early 2000s, purely based on the promise that he would get to play Deadpool in a solo movie. That Wolverine movie sucks. Ryan Reynolds sucks in that movie, but he did it and he knew it, and he did it because he just wanted to be Deadpool because he just loves that character, which
is
I admire. I get it, and I think Tom Hardy is low-key the same way. Like you could tell that he was a huge fan of Eddie Brock and Venom. And like even like, you know, before the movie he was wearing all the merch and shit, you know, he had the hat on.
But these films aren't good.
I know they're not good. That's the problem, is that they suck. Because I just like my defense is because, like I said, it exists where it's meant for nobody, and also like I don't think that Venom can like carry a movie by himself because he's a bad guy, you know.
Yeah.
And like I remember I heard that originally they had meant for Tom Hardy's Venom to play a larger role in Spider-Man No Way Home, which because he was at the end, but like I think the plan was for him to be alongside the rest of the villains from like the Spider-Verse, right? Which I think would have been awesome. Like because Tom Hardy plays a good Eddie Brock in those movies. He's the best part of those movies. Him and like the dichotomy between him and Venom are objectively the best parts of those films. And having him be that supporting villain, perfect. And it would have made perfect sense. Like wasn't like Peter's whole plan was to like rid the supervillains of their powers, and like obviously Eddie Brock is bonded to fucking Venom or whatever, so he'd not want that. So it wouldn't be a sudden like villainous flip because he's more of a hero in the Venom films.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And just I feel like it's not like he needs to be a supporting character. I think that they really got. I think that them fucking up Venom so bad in Spider-Man 3 were like, no, we can't have him be the bad guy. We suck at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it's like, no, you sucked at it because you threw him in a movie where he didn't belong, you know?
And can I be honest with you? That goes back to your point of like, you know, how Venom is like for children.
Yeah.
The funny thing is Spider-Man 3 as a kid was my favorite. Because of Venom. Like, Venom is such a cool character. Like
oh, he's awesome.
From a kid's perspective, it's like a big-ass fucking... Like, the suit's fucking cool. Like...
He's an alien monster. You just become a monster. It's
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider. Me? Must have been a goat.
Must have been bit by a boat.
By a boat.
No, that's why they put him in that movie, even though he had no business being in it. Like, the plot... of Spider-Man 3, there's no room for Venom in that whole plot. He's just in there. Yeah. You know? And I think it's why that movie sucked, but it's because they try to put Venom in it. But, bro, can you imagine like how hard like a Venom like animated movie and like the Spider-Verse kind of style would go? Or like putting like Venom in like the Spider-Verse.
It's basically that fucking Dot guy. What's that guy from the
Spot?
Yeah, it's a goofy version of fucking.
Oh, and
Venom.
also, bro, my big problem is like because I had when I was hearing all this news about the new movie, I went and I watched some like clips from like the first film because I didn't remember anything about it, truthfully. And I watched like the whole final fight scene between Venom and the bad Venom. I don't know his name.
Venom and bad Venom.
Between Venom and Eminem.
Eminem.
And like it sucks. Like it doesn't look good because like the Venom's like symbiote is there's so much I feel you could do with like because like it's really like made out of this goo, right? So you could probably are you on your phone right now?
Can you see that?
Yeah, through your glasses, through your Joe Byron glasses.
Joe Byron.
But I feel like there's so much you could do with like Venom being like this more free-form character. But like in the film is like it's just two like big monsters punching each other for a half hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're not utilizing the character to its full potential. I don't think. And it was even worse in the second one with Carnage. Oh my God.
Who let Woody Allen be Carnage?
I don't even have a problem with that. I have a problem with the fact that, like, Carnage, who's like this, his backstory is he's a legit like serial killer. Like, there's no blood, there's no guts. There's scenes where he murders people and just they're dry as a bone. Like what?
We gotta keep it PG.
And like, dude, the argument of like, oh, like nobody's gonna go see an R-rated comic book movie is so bullshit now. Because you have Logan, Deadpool, like The Boys, all these like very adult superhero films and shows that prove that those will make money. Like, bro, like an R-rated like gory ass Venom film, I'd go see it.
Morbius in theaters now.
He is not Venom.
He is not Venom.
But like my thing about it is that like I don't understand Because, dude, they have the rights to both, like, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Like, we already proved that people are going to go see those characters now because there's a nostalgia factor there. So, like, why are you making a movie about, like, Madam Web and Kraven the Hunter? You know,
I feel like they're trying to be creative when, at this point, just do what people want. You know what I mean?
Like, the whole point of these characters is they're villains. They're foils to the hero. They're not meant to care. Personally, I mean, it's different in something like Joker, where Joker exists in its own world because it's so far outside of the comic book shit.
Yeah.
But, like, in the Sony shit, they're only taking stuff from the fucking comic books. So it's like there's a whole piece of your story that's missing. So your villains are not villains anymore. They're heroes.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I don't know why I care this much. I don't.
I think the superhero genre, I think, is kind of cooked. And I think The Boys, like...
Are superheroes cooked?
I think The Boys is, like, a testament to that it's completely changed the scope. And I know my dumbass ain't watched more than 5 episodes. But from an outside looking in perspective...
The Lord couldn't convince you, bro. I keep telling you, bro, it's good. You're like, nah.
I'll see it later. I'll see it when I see it.
Which is never.
Fuck, what was I going to say?
Bro, you look like someone's Tio right now, bro. You look like Lalo Salamanca.
I was trying to find a funny photo to put in the
What's he up to, man? What's he doing?
I've been trying to find a funny photo to put in the fucking thing, whole podcast, this. I just couldn't fucking find one.
What was I going to say? Fuck. God damn it. I ruin everything because I forget. Oh, but I mean, the Penguin's really good.
Yeah.
Did you finish it?
No.
No, I haven't. I'm not going to.
No, I definitely am because it was
I
honestly
need to see more of Sophia Falcone and see my.
It was such a shock to me that it was that good. You know what I mean? Because it's, I don't know. I've always thought the Penguin is kind of a goofy character.
Yeah.
And I think first off, Colin Farrell has done a phenomenal job playing this guy that, you know, he's never really played a character like fucking the Penguin. I know he did in Batman, but here's what I think. It's a lot of character development for a character I didn't think I needed development on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And, like, what I love about it, and it's a testament to what I was saying before, where I love it because it obviously we're following the Penguin as the main character in the show, but he's still a villain. Like, he still does really fucked up shit. He's still a really bad guy.
And that trope in general sells. Breaking Bad, The Sopranos.
Yeah.
I think it's so weird for us to support the bad guy, but it's also such a rewarding feeling because I think society's like so used to being put into these barriers of like, oh, we have to stand up for what's right always. Yeah. And like there's always an enemy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
the show doesn't frame what he's doing as good. It very much just presents him as this is a villain. This is a bad guy.
But it also humanizes the villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I think is important because I think it's an important note to realize that, like, bad people are also people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't be fooled. I think there's two. Don't be fooled by people who present themselves like something that they're not. You know what I mean? Someone can easily be an awful human being without... I'm thinking too deep into this, but...
No, I agree.
And then there's also a point where you're like, you know, bad guys can also have a fucking wife and kid. You know what I mean? Like, just because they do something wrong doesn't mean they're a horrible person. Like, kind of like Walter White. Like, yeah, bad guy, but the villain. But, like, let's be honest, you understand why he did the things that he did in that show. You know what I mean?
I kind of disagree with Walter White because like by the end of Breaking Bad, like
Yeah, he
the
totally
argument,
goes. He's totally
the
off
argument that by the end of the show at the
Woodrow
start
Wilson.
at the
Woodrow Wilson.
Willy Wonka. Well, at the start, yes, I agree. But by the end of the show, spoilers for the show that came out when we were
13
babies.
years ago.
But by the end of the show, it very much becomes a thing where it's that motivation of family is not what's driving him, you know? And I think that's very important to like recognize. Like if people watch that show and they like to the end they hate Skylar, I'm like, man, what do you mean by that? Why you, bro, dude, he literally gives Jesse it's like indentured slavery.
Yeah.
I mean, he regrets it, but like he still does it. He killed. Remember when he killed that kid?
In
He
the
like
first
poisoned.
episode.
When he poisoned when Jesse was getting too close to that one girl, and he poisoned her little son.
Fuck Jesse. Jesse Pinkman.
And when he let Jane die, he let the baddest girl in all of Albuquerque choke on her own vomit. I watched her die, and I liked it.
Didn't they tease? Have they teased the Riddler in the coming
Rizzler?
episodes? The Rizzler.
Just because I'm Black Panther doesn't mean I'll go up a ladder. I hang with Big AJ and Big Justice, too.
Did they tease the Riddler? What do you mean tease the Riddler? The show takes place after.
I know, but don't they? They show him in the show, right?
Dude, did they?
I haven't finished it. I'm asking.
Well,
you.
I remember they.
They show him in the beginning as like that was like the news, like.
Well, yeah, and you see like when he blew up the city and shit.
Bro, you would swear Gotham is just fucking. The way that these Republicans be talking about Antifa taking over the cities, bro, you would swear it's Gotham, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, they fought
Anarchy in my city.
I remember when that happened, bro, and I remember I was over at like one of my stepfather's friend's house, and he's like, we were watching a football game in Seattle, and this was like when Seattle was supposedly overtaken by Antifa, and they do an aerial view, and he goes, "Looks like they got the city back, thank God." Like, bro, what the fuck did you think? Batman came in and fucking
he's sweating.
It
Like,
took the town hostage.
What we need is a symbol. Bro, the Batman, that movie is so good. It's so good.
You can see the just easily the similarities to Sopranos and just like the influence on it so much.
Yeah.
Which if you don't, people want to know about me, read a motherfucking book or some. But I am such a big Sopranos fan. Grew up watching that shit. I think it's one of the greatest shows of all time.
I'd agree. I would agree with that.
I just think Tony Soprano is it really painted the way for that, like we were talking about, the villain. What are you laughing at?
Do you remember when he saw the black dude on Uncle Ben's rice and he had a heart attack?
It says no pulp.
Bro,
I like the one with pulp.
Imagine being so racist that seeing a drawing of a black
Uncle
guy
Ben
sends you into cardiac arrest.
How about I hate my fucking son?
But it paved the way for all of these villain arc shows or these villain side shows that you see today. Yeah. And you see all of the directors and all of the creators, kind of like point to Tony Soprano and like nod towards the show.
Well,
and
James Gandolfini?
James Gandolfini.
One of the greatest acts. He's so incredible. Rest in peace. Obviously, he's dead.
What? I want fucking pulp.
What? I'm
I
fucking
like the
dead.
one with pulp. I'm
dead. I saw Uncle Ben and I died. A heart attack. I died.
But that show really.
I don't give a fuck.
That is.
All right, I do give a fuck.
That is the true depiction of a villain and him having a life. You know what I mean? Like that. Like this guy has a wife and kids, but he's fucking just beating the fuck out of people. You know what I mean?
It takes It goes down the route
humanizes
of stuff like Goodfellas and Godfather, and it takes
Uh-huh.
those stories and it just moves them up in time, and it's kind of, I feel like it's what, remember The Irishman? I feel like it's what The Irishman was kind of trying to do, where it's like this idea of like, what do these people do when there's nothing left? You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
for sure. I was gonna say. Go ahead.
like, and the ending, which spoilers for the ending, I don't give a fuck. If you haven't watched it, you're not gonna watch it anyway. But like the end of that show is so people hated on it when I remember when it first came out, but I think it's brilliant. Just the pure, like, just it doesn't. There's no ending. It just ends. It stops.
Mm-hmm.
And it's thematically, it's so interesting because it's so in line with this whole idea of like, what do these mobsters, these gangsters, like what happens to them when this whole legend is like, because we mythicize these people, you know?
Yeah.
And what happens to them at the end?
I think he kind of turns a page, you know what I mean, in those last coming seconds when they all meet up and they're sitting down, and he finally, it's the point in the show where I think he finally is happy and is finally, you know, feels relaxed, which is crazy to say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I personally think he does die in that bit.
I do as well.
I think the point is that he dies happy and he dies, you know, relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. For a guy,
I don't know. If anything, I think I do agree, but I also think it's more so in the line of like, it's a very unfulfilling end. You know?
For sure. I think that's obviously like the point of it, but I think it's just goes to show that, you know, this guy has finally gotten the peace that he wants in this second. You know what I mean? A guy that
and then it ends.
And then it ends, and then it's done.
Yeah.
And that's
crazy.
just crazy.
I love stories that kind of could like go into this idea of like these like legends that we mythicize, like cowboys
Gangsters,
or mobsters and gangsters, and really, because obviously they wouldn't be myth if they still existed in the way that they once did, and going into this whole idea of like, how does it end? Which I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think, you don't remember Rango?
Of course I know Rango, bro.
That movie did it for cowboys. This whole idea of like deconstructing like how cowboys eventually faded into myth and like what that meant back then.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the same thing with The Sopranos, you know?
I think Rango also was kind of making a point of like, there wasn't like these cowboy films in the golden age of like film. They depicted this amazing person, but it was all such a facade. And like, you even look at like all the actors that played him. You know what I mean? Clint Eastwood. You see, wow, I can't fucking think. This is the fucking can't think podcast. You know what I mean?
Number one podcast in planning. Not an execution.
But, you know, wow, I just fucking...
No,
You realize that these people aren't who they portray. You know what I mean? You don't...
Yeah.
John Wayne, that's the fucking... I don't know why I couldn't think of John Wayne.
Yeah.
You think... You see these people as, like, heroes, but then you realize they're just as broken as you. You know what I mean? I think that's...
Yeah.
And that was what I got away from Rango.
Which... That movie's so slept on. I think that movie's low-key a masterpiece.
Slept on? I think everyone loves it.
Everyone loves it, but in the same... I know everyone loves it, but I mean in the way that it's not really talked about. When you bring up like the greatest animated films, it's not really talked about.
I don't think people think about the messaging as much as they should in that film. I think people find it more as a comedy, like... But I think there's such a deep message to be told about, like...
Of, like, identity
and
self-worth. It's like, it also deconstructs that idea of a hero, where he's very much a person who is obsessed with theatrics, right?
Uh-huh.
Because he bases everything he does on the media he's consumed.
Uh-huh.
He's sees himself as an actor, and he studies film and theater. So it's really about him discovering because he wants to be this swashbuckling hero, and he wants to save the town. He wants to like get the girl and everything. But I think it's the stories about him discovering what it truly means to not just act like that character, but to be that person.
Yeah. 100%.
To be that good human or that good person. Which for like a kid's film is so interesting
and deep,
you know?
For fucking
yeah.
What I'm getting at is that Tarantino stole Rango's idea from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Honestly,
Cliff.
Bro, you're not. You might
not
be
that
onto
far
something
off.
there. You're not very far off.
A struggling dude who wants to be a cowboy, who wants to live that facade still within his real life, and goes over to a different place that he doesn't know, unfamiliar land of Italia, and makes a bunch of spaghetti westerns. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck.
God damn it.
God damn it.
I can't watch Tarantino anymore. He ripped off Lizard movie. Whoa, what's that? What's that music I hear? What is that music? It's so loud and obtrusive. So we have a new segment that's happening right now, live on the air. We have a viewer. We have a viewer call-in segment. We're putting the number out into the ether, and we're having somebody call us in right now.
You know, not really many people, are really in our fan base, so we're going to have to see if we even get a call.
Oh, this is a real fan.
We have a real fan on the line.
We have a real fan on the line. Hold on. I think we're getting the call.
We aren't getting the call.
We're getting. Wait, hold on. No. We're getting.
Hold
the
on,
call.
hold on, folks. We're getting the call.
Hold on, Jack. Hold on, Fat. We're getting the call.
We're fapping. We're fapping now.
Hold on, Fat Flapjack. We're getting the crack.
Fappuccino.
Where's the crack? Where's the call?
Hello, this is the local channel podcast TV. You're calling in live.
This is the local channel podcast.
Yeah, it is. Right?
Who is
Yeah.
this?
What'd you say?
Who is this?
Your host Cam. Why would you first off, why would you call this line if you didn't know who it was?
Who is this?
Cam and Dylan from the local channel podcast TV.
Yeah.
Cam?
Yes, Cam.
Well, my name is Sam.
Sam.
And I just have a few things to say about your show.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Well, the problem is your show fucking sucks. It's fucking garbage. Everything about it. Like everything. Including you. You're probably the worst part of the show.
I'm the worst part.
You're fucking horrible. You're fucking bald. What are you even doing? Like, what do you contribute to this show? All I see when I turn on my TV at the end of the night and I grab a cold beer at the end of work and I kick back my feet and I relax and I see the local channel podcast posted a new podcast and I go on and I turn this shit on
YouTube
and I
and
just hear
Spotify.
you saying some dumb shit all the time.
You sound.
I don't give a fuck about what the fuck y'all are talking about. Y'all talk about Kanye West. Y'all talk about all this fucking bullshit. I don't give a fuck.
No, we don't.
We don't talk about Kanye. We literally had a fucking bit about that. You sound like you touch children. Let me get that out the way.
I touch children, really, says the child toucher himself, huh? Says the child toucher himself. You really want to blame me being a child toucher, huh?
Fuck this
Huh?
guy.
I mean, look at you. Look at you right now.
You're a.
Good. Look at
Okay.
yourself in the mirror.
All right.
right.
Stop. You need to fucking stop.
We need
Let me
to
tell you.
reel
Let me
this
tell
in.
you.
This is getting out of hand.
Let me fucking tell you one thing about the fucking local channel podcast television show. You're not gonna come onto my fucking show and sit here and call me these fucking names. You know what? I'm cool with the names.
I'm gonna stop you right
No,
now,
fuck.
buddy. I'm gonna-
Fuck you. No, shut up. No. Pause. Rewind that bitch. Stop.
Fuck your fucking bullshit.
All right, fat fuck. Let me tell you one thing, fat fuck.
Guys, stop committing
Let me tell you one fucking thing.
to that show. You need to get off of this stupid ass show.
Why is he so angry? Where's his energy coming from?
Let me ask you one question. You told me you crack a cold one at the end of the night, and you sit down on the couch to relax. And you say that you see the local channel recommendation pop up on YouTube, right?
Yeah. What about it?
That inherently means that you follow our podcast, that you are a subscriber.
I don't. I'm not a subscriber.
Then how the fuck do you get it? How the fuck do you get it?
I just so happened to get recommended your show. What about it? YouTube and the fucking deep state media have their ways, okay? It's that fucking deep AI bullshit, and I know you are AI. You, my friend, you are probably AI. That's all you are. All you are is just some deep fake fucking AI. And you and your fucking bald-headed self, you're just fucking AI because all you talk about is some bullshit. All you talk about is some bullshit. There's nothing for you to fucking say. Your show sucks.
You sound like you eat dick for breakfast.
Says the one who fucking fucks dick for breakfast. I don't want to hear it. At the end of the day, I'm talking to an AI. I bet I won't even hear myself on this show.
You're not gonna call me AI! You need to stop saying that right now! Fucking stop! Stop!
8 subscribers, your show sucks.
Stop! Please! I work hard!
Prove to me right now that you're not an AI.
How the fuck you want me to prove that?
Prove it.
What do you want me to do? Show you my dick? There's not much I can fucking do.
Prove it.
What the fuck do you mean prove it?
I know this shit's an AI. You can't fool me. That fucking Dylan boy is not an AI though. He says some crazy shit. But you're just a fucking robot. Dylan's talking to a robot.
Did Dylan
Here's my theory about your show. Dylan is a schizo. And he's talking to an AI because he don't have no friends. And at the end of the day, he just need to talk to someone who, is gonna talk back with him, and that just so happens to be a fucking chat GBT fucking liberal fucking stupid ass fucking robot. And that just so happens to be what I'm talking to right now, because you have no proof. Listen to me, you buddy. You have no proof that you're not a robot. You have no proof that you're even real. Okay, everything about you, it's fake. Your show is garbage.
You calling us fake? Garbage?
If you're gonna be an AI, better than this.
You don't call my fucking podcast funny. You don't know how long I've worked to make this podcast what it fucking is.
And what is it?
Funny.
It's not fucking funny.
You're not fucking funny, bro. Drop the fucking accent. Drop the fucking accent.
You're a stupid AI.
Drop the fucking accent.
You're a fucking...
Drop the fucking accent, you pussy. I'll beat the fuck out of you.
What fucking accent?
I'll beat the fuck out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, you fucking California boy.
Fuck.
I bet you're fucking in California right now, aren't you, you fucking little liberal?
Oh, shit.
You liberal piece of shit. You get fucking 10 views a fucking video. You fucking suck. Suck my fucking dick. I'm fucking out of here.
Damn. You want him to talk to you like that? Alright, well. Is he gone? Alright, well. I don't think that went quite as well as we thought it would. I don't know why he was so angry. I don't know why he was so mad.
I think we need to
You
end
with
the
me?
podcast.
You okay?
I think we need to end the podcast.
Are you okay?
I think we need to end it.
You think we need to end it?
I think it needs to be done.
I don't think that went quite as well as we thought it would. I think we need to bring up more positive energy back to the show.
I don't even want to fucking do this anymore, dude. There's fucking saliva all over my microphone. Looks like I came all over it.
don't know why he was so mad. Why was he so mad? Where'd that energy come from, man?
Me?
I thought he was him. He said he was a fan.
You ain't
Why was
bagged
he
me
so
up.
mad?
You ain't bagged me up. So, end the fucking show. End the fucking show.
You man the show?
I don't want to fucking do this anymore.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.